welcome to another episode of SologamerOSR. Today we're going to take a look at a D&D basic accessory, the creature catalog. I love the artwork for this one, although it's a little funny that they would have a gnomish illusionist on a basic D&D set. That's more of an AD&D thing. But this is I would not say rare, I would say somewhat uncommon D&D accessories. I haven't seen a lot of people that have this. I got mine at B. Dalton bookstores in the mall. Remember those things? And what it mostly is, get this out of here. This is a collection of creatures from the various modules. This one comes from Blade of Vengeance, which is a one-player, one DM game. This, of course, the infamous Rakasta from the Isle of Dread. We're actually meeting up with some of those right now in my solo game. It's a really interesting book. And today we're going to look at the Mesmer. The Mesmer is one of the only two monsters I can remember from basic D&D that turns as a special. The other one I think is the Death Leech. There may be more, I'm not remembering any right now. The Mesmer is not overpowered as far as hit dice, but you'll see why it's such a powerful undead. The undead wraith-like creature lives on the ocean floor in a series of spiraling tunnels constructed as a magically hypnotic pattern. This pattern affects all creatures viewing it from above and within 240 feet. Creatures viewing the pattern will be irresistibly drawn into the monster's lair. Thus, it can only be approached safely by way of the ocean floor. The insatiably hungry Mesmer waits at the center of the pattern, dining on its victims. It can cast 2 powerful charm monster spells per round, 60-foot range. Victim may make a saving throw versus spells to avoid the effect, but with a -6 penalty on that roll. Characters attacked by the monster are no longer affected by the hypnotic pattern of the creature's lair. Any spell cast at a Mesmer is completely reflected back on the caster and expended, affecting the caster and all other creatures within 10 feet of it. A Mesmer can be turned by a cleric as if a special. It cannot be harmed by anything. It's only harmed by magical weapons. No magics will affect it. And that's part of what makes it such a dangerous monster. Your magic user is pretty much completely useless in this situation. You're going to have frontline fighters with magical weapons. I have been able to use this creature once in one of my games. They did defeat it. It was not easy. First of all, getting to one is not easy anyway. You have to go to the ocean floor. And so you have to have the various breathe and act freely underwater spells or items to allow you to do that. And then the only way you're able to attack it is through magical weaponry. No magics again, no magics work on it. So that's a look at the Mesmer. It's what I used in my game once. Would have liked to use it again, but it was not very popular because it was so hard to kill. Let me know in the comments what you think of it, if you've used this monster or what you did with it. And as always, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.